fucking haters out there.
They're gonna beat it, man.
They said that they were guilty or whatever. They're getting the cars back. You guys talked all this shit, etc. They got out.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the Freshandfit Moneyclips YouTube channel. Today, we have special guests Andrew and Tristan Tate on how to self-improve and the state of the world. Welcome.
How do we save the West, man? How do we save current climate of
We talked about this a little bit earlier.
How do we save the guys watching right now to get girls, money, status, cars, everything?
I haven't seen no fat girls in Romania yet.
That's
You've
true.
Been here for almost 2 days now.
Very true.
Like a little over 24 hours. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that's a very interesting question, Walt. And it's a very detailed and nuanced answer in the large tapestry in which society is constructed from. But I think that if we save ourselves on an individual level, that's one of the best things about being a good person, whether you're male or female. If you're genuinely a good person who does the right things, the people around you will benefit from it. And if there's enough good people, society will be saved. And I'm talking about good men and good women. If a good woman is a good woman, she feeds people, she makes people happy, she makes people feel nurtured. She can cure somebody when they're feeling sick, she makes them feel better. A good woman makes her man feel braver, she inspires him, she makes him want to work hard. Good women are extremely powerful forces of nature, as are good men. And I think the first thing you need to do is be the best version of yourself. And if enough people do that, then society will be fixed.
And the good woman is going to marry the good man and raise 6 good kids, which means the next generation, there's more hope for everybody else. There's more hope for good men and good women out there in the world. Yeah, you can't change anything on a macro level at our level. I don't even think at the political level and at the presidential level you could change things on a macro level in terms of societal change. What I do know is I have fans of mine and you have fans of yours who are fitter, stronger, smarter, well-read, more charming, better behaved, more God-fearing than they were when they first encountered us.
Not Ted
and
Bundy.
that's all we can do. I can...
Not Ted Bundy's.
Except him.
I'm not Ted Bundy. Stop. I'll lose it, strangle and
But
mask slipped.
Put together audiences, right, of other creators and our audience. We do meetups all the time. Yeah. You know, you do War Room. We do, for example, CEONETWORK meetups and Freshandfit meetups. Our audience looks more fit, more level-headed, more well-dressed, and they all come from a background of like struggle or poor. But at the same time, they're watching us to get inspired and do better. I think as guys, as an example, we're doing pretty good. That's what I would say.
Yeah, I think men have a natural, innate masculine instinct to protect and to provide.
Yep.
If you're a man who has this stuff in order, you naturally want to protect those you care about. And you naturally want to provide for them. You have no problem paying their bills and taking care of them. A good man has no problem paying the bills for his woman and paying the bills for his kids and making sure they're safe. That's what a man wants to do when he has his things in order. If you're the kind of man who doesn't feel that way innately, there's something wrong with you. And there's probably
50-50 is unacceptable, guys.
Yeah, and there's probably something wrong with you because you're not being the best version of yourself. And it's amazing how easily you'll do the things you're supposed to do when you're the man you're supposed to be. And if you focus on making sure you're as strong and rich and smart and hardworking and intelligent as possible, and if you're careful with the company you keep, both male and female, and you have friends like we have here at this desk, Freshandfit are some of my newest and best friends. Marcel's one of the, well, I've known you 20 years, and you've never beat me at Tekken. And the point I'm making is
What character do you use?
Law, bro.
Oh, shit.
Bro,
Okay.
law. I laid down
He
the
is the law.
I am the law.
But Andrew, can we be honest here? You lost to me earlier at a game.
You fucked me up.
And I can't not say this on camera.
He smoked me.
I had no idea.
He smoked me.
Marcel, come on, bro. You were there.
I wasn't. No, I missed it.
Oh, you did?
No, I said
well, I destroyed him.
Yeah, we'll have to do it again.
We need a rematch. Yeah. But listen, bro.
He plays Smash
He's a
Bros.
pretty good player. I will say that. But yeah, continue.
No, but if you're the best version of yourself, you're naturally going to do the right things. It's amazing what God has instilled inside of us. And if you're hanging around with the right people, that's what's so important about masculine networks. I know, even in the mornings when I don't feel like training, I wake up and I really can't be bothered because I train 7 days a week. I've been aching for a year and a half and I don't want to train. But if I can say to Marcel, let's go train. He, even if he doesn't want to train, is going to go, all right, because we're both stubborn. and then from there, we're going to get it done. So if you're the good person around the right people, you're going to end up affecting everyone around you. You can't go through the world without leaving a ripple a ripple effect. And that's why you have to be your best version of yourself. And that ripple effect is going to be vast and it's going to be continuous into space-time. And you don't know how the butterfly effect works. You don't know about you being a nice, courteous person, holding that door open that one time, how that can affect someone's life in such a positive way, or smiling at someone when they do something nice to you, or helping someone who needs help. You can be a genuinely good person, but to do that, you need to be a man of capability. And you need to understand that the whole world can be fixed if men and people get their act in order. And I truly believe that all of this falls on men. We sit here and we joke and we make fun of women and all these jokes because it's locker room talk and it's funny. But I actually believe that men are meant to lead, and women in general, as a general rule, when they find a man they respect, they follow him. And I know that because if you meet a good woman and she loves you, all of a sudden she likes the music you like.
Yep.
She likes the cars you like. She believes the politics you believe. She watches the shows you watch. So if we have such a problem with women,
she plays the games you play.
All of it. So we have such a problem in the world today. That's down to a huge lack of masculine role models and a huge lack of men doing their job. Because as much as we laugh and clown on women, etc., if you're a man who has his stuff in order, you're going to find a woman who's loyal to you. You're going to find a woman who at least keeps her legs closed. At least you're going to find it. And they do exist. It's all about taking accountability as a person, blaming yourself for absolutely everything so that you have power over the situation, because you have no power if you blame the world. If you blame women for everything, you have no control. Yeah. If you blame yourself, you have control over the situation. And I think that if men get their act together, you'll be surprised how that will expand out towards society and how not only your life gets better, but the life of everyone you care about, everyone you meet, everyone you interact with, their lives get better by extension. And that's what we need to fix society.
Sorry, I was going to say, and if a man like Myron makes his little ripples in the lake, and Andrew makes his little ripples in the lake, and Marcel and Walt and me and everyone makes their little ripples in the lake, and every single person who picks up on those ripples makes his own little splash, it could spread like a virus. You'd be surprised how fast things could spread. How much one celebrity or one famous person or one influential person can change the world. It's happened millions of times over human history. We can all name hundreds of influential people whose little single splash of a single act of resistance, Rosa Parks, for example, can lead to a splash and a ripple in other people, in other people, in other people that can change a nation, that can change a country, that can change the fucking world. So, yeah, we make our stupid jokes. Yeah, it's locker room talk. Yeah, we like to make fun. Yeah, some of the things that we say can and will be used against us in a court of law. Yeah, we know this.
Yes.
However, we know our fans are getting an overwhelmingly positive message from what we say, and be your own little spark, be your own little ripple in that lake as well.
Andrew, Tristan, what would you suggest to that guy that's watching this right now, that's probably down in the dumps, doesn't have a Valentine, or maybe his girl left him to go to the club and be a horse?
I think all the bad things that happen to you in your life are extremely important. I think pain is one of the most important elements of the alchemy that's required to become the most fantastic version of yourself. If you look at any superhero movie, the superhero had pain. Batman's Batman because they killed his parents. If they didn't kill his parents, he simply wouldn't be Batman. And I think a lot of men, when bad things happen to them or heartbreak, etc., they don't understand that all that pain that's been given to you in that scenario is extremely important and valuable. Probably the worst experience as a man is to go through life and everything go right all of the time. Actually imagine that. You're born, you wake up, everything's fine, no one's trying to kill you, no one's trying to put you in jail, your girl ain't gonna leave, and you don't have to go gym, and no one's gonna try and fight you, and your bills are always paid. That sounds depressing to me. Genuinely. All these bad things are supposed to happen to you so you can level up. You're supposed to go through the pain so you can get better. It's a universal law it's a constant of the universe. Even if you want to build bigger muscles, you have to destroy the old ones. That's how they grow bigger, right? You want to be more resilient. You want to be more observant. You want to be more capable of dealing with negative scenarios or heartbreak or bad things happening to you. Well, then you better get used to pain. Pain is the flavor of life. And the people who try and change the flavor are never going to be as competitive as the people who eat it up and go, okay, that's what it tastes like. Fine by me. Give me some more. And those are the ones who get very good at it. So if you're sitting here at home and you're sad, fantastic. I'm a little bit jealous. I'm genuinely a little bit jealous. Bad things are supposed to happen to you, but you have to use them as fuel. You can't sit there and let the bad things happen to you and feel sorry for yourself because nobody gives a shit. I don't give a shit. Your friends barely give a shit. The girl doesn't give a shit anymore. You got to take all that pain and turn it into something good. That's your responsibility as an adult because that's the only thing that allows you to have absolute sovereignty and control of the situation.
I want to say this too real quick.
Reddit doesn't give a shit. Your blogs don't give a shit. My answer to that would be something like, imagine you're on a sailing boat. There's 10 of you. 10 of you are on a sailing boat, miles and miles from any land from the shore. And the boat springs a leak. The boat starts to sink. It does sink. And there's 10 of you in the water, right? You swim and you swim and you swim. Every single one of you thinks, this boat sank, this sucks, this shit. I do anything for that boat to be back, for that boat not to have sank. And you, and maybe one other dude out of the 10 reach the shore. You get onto that sand, you lay your back on that beach, you look up at the sky and you think, I'm saved. After just a day or a week or 2 weeks, when you're finally back at civilization, you will be so happy that boat sank, because that will be a defining moment of your life. Now, the sinking ship can be an analogy to, I think, everything that every man has been through. You ever had your heart broken when you were younger? You?
Of course.
You?
No.
Shut the fuck up, Marcel. Well, you're an ice cold player.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something.
Thank you, bro.
Tristan Tate, who was once known as an ice cold player. I was once a 21, 19, 22-year-old kid who had his heart broken. Am I not? But when I say focusing on the event, paddling in that water, in the ocean, no matter how long you stay there, dreaming that the boat comes back, is always the wrong way to live. It is the wrong way to live. When you've been through the hardship, you have to persevere through it and get through the other end. And that's what separates the wheat from the chaff. That's what separates the milk from the cream. So you can, like my brother said, go through hardship, let it break you, let it destroy you, let yourself fall into some mediocre life that you don't like and you don't love, and you lose your passion and you lose your fire, and that's fine, because that's what's going to happen to most people who go through hard experiences. But you don't want to be that person. You want to be the small percentage, because not everyone listening is going to go through hard shit and make it through.
Yeah.
You want to be that small percentage that does make it through, that goes through the hardship and laughs about it, smiles about it. You asked me about jail about 10 times today. Every single time, I think I burst into laughter at least once. Did I not?
Yeah.
And that's the way it is.
Look, we didn't talk about the case that much. Maybe a little bit more when we do our one-on-one interviews. But what I'm going to say is this, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
fuck the case,
guys,
bro.
for all you haters out there,
They're gonna beat it, man.
They said that they were guilty or whatever. They're getting the cars back. You guys. You guys talked all this shit, etc. They got out of jail. They got out of house arrest. Like, I've talked about the case extensively, showed you guys footage, etc. If you guys go check it out, we did an interview with their lawyer. We just showed you guys footage of the case. I broke it down. The guys are fucking innocent, man. They're here. So I'll just leave it there.
I've known these guys 20 years, like, in my life. I've never seen them do anything dishonorable ever. Like, everything they do is honorable. Like, I said this on one of my streams before. Like, whenever they have money, it's never for themselves. They're always giving it to homeless people or to tip people here whose salaries here is what, $400 a month, and they're doubling that on a day. Like, I'd never seen these guys do anything but give. Even like the real world, what they created it for was not for them. It's so that they can give platforms to other people to make money. That's what it is. Every single, look at what they've done. Just look at their personality, how they are, what they're trying to achieve. It's nothing to do with them. Everything is geared out to everyone else, because when you get into a position of power, that's what you want to do. You want to bring the people, or when you're from a righteous place, you want to bring the people behind you up as much as possible. And that's all they've ever done, ever. Yeah. So just look at their character and how they are. This is bullshit.
I find it interesting how all the people that are close to them have nothing bad to say. Interesting, right? Like, it's like, yo, like, all the people that know the most about them, like, none of them, why the hell stick by it? What the is going on? Like, yeah, bro, like, it's just, good people are good people, man. So,
even
whatever.
Like me, like, I was like in construction, like, to have your boy pull you aside and say, bro, like, that's not good enough for you. Get out of that and we'll figure it out. Like, he's pulled me into this position. Like, he didn't have to. I could have just been there and we could have just been spoke every day like we did anyway. Every time I visited, he was like, you need to stop doing that and follow him. And then eventually I was like, you know what, yeah. He's always trying to help the fellow man. And everything he does, even behind all the jokes and all that, when we joke, everything they do is to help the fellow man. Everything. And it's just...
I mean, the fact that you guys are friends for 20 years, I have friends like that too. I mean, that's just what men do. Yeah.
20 more.
21, man.
They don't kill my ass.
Yeah, man. Like that's a testament. Like, when you're able to keep friends for that long, that speaks a lot about your character. You know what I mean? When you're able to keep friends that long. So
Marcel's all right.
Yeah.
He's all right.
Bro, thank you guys for having us and
man.
in your guys' place.
Yeah.
In the
and can I say
state.
One more thing, man? I remember we were here a couple months ago, and it was my birthday. These guys right here, man, got a private jet for me and the boys to England. Yeah. Got me a cake. Had a crazy party at this club here in Romania, and it's funny because they didn't even know me that well. But out of respect, and for us helping them with certain things and like just being brothers in arms, I feel like that was A lot of love, man. So thank you guys. Appreciate that a lot, man.
Anytime.
I'll never forget.
Yeah, man.
All right. That's it.
Shout out to the Tates, man. Guys,
Shout out to them.
we'll be back tomorrow. I'll figure out a time, maybe around the same time, maybe a little bit earlier, depending on what the schedule is.
Yeah.
We're going to probably hit the gym, work out, everything else like that. Hell, we would have trained probably twice a day if we didn't have the stream.
Yeah.
Real. But yo, I'm going to leave you guys with the legendary outro. I'm the producer for tonight. It felt nice, but this is a tough job, man.
Yeah,
how do you do this every day?
No, it's not easy. I'm my co-host is the dickhead.
Who's that?
Hey, we love y'all, guys. Go check them out on Tates Beach. Also, guys, get in the fucking railroad. Stop making less money than fucking 16-year-olds that are literally making 20 to 50K per month, man. Doing copywriting, a bunch of other skills that they teach you guys. Modern wealth creations. Go check it out in the real world, man.
And look,
We'll
if you
put
want
the
a
link
brotherhood
below
as
for y'all.
well, join the war room.
Join the war
We'll do
room.
events, meetups. Be
We'll be at the
successful, man.
meetups too. We'll be at the meetups, guys. So if you guys want to meet us, we'll be in there. You know, we're with the Taste till then, man. We love y'all. Catch you guys back here tomorrow. Here's a song.
Peace.
And that was our Andrew and Tristan Tate Money Clip episode. Let us know what you thought down in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow our other socials like our Instagram for more Money Monday content. Peace.